While Stellar XLM has yet to produce an all-time high, we're still going to celebrate the smaller victories and which is all-time high in open interest. So we're going to take a look at what's going on with Stellar XLM in this video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow me on X as well if you're watching over there. I cover XLM and other cryptos on the channel constantly every single day, and I'm really glad that you guys are getting more interested in Stellar content because I love creating it, because this is one of the cryptos that I'm betting pretty big on. So XLM is looking really, really juicy. All-time high on open interest, and we're up about 70 some percent, 78% this week, reaching its year-to-date high. Absolutely insane. And the analysis here is looking really good, and it's looking like we're still ready for even more gains and momentum upwards. Stellar traders are highly bullish, and that is shown because of the futures market activity surging. Open interest is hitting all-time high of $520 million in the last 24 hours. Crazy. And this is reflecting strong market confidence. That's what we're seeing here right now for Stellar XLM. Traders are betting on further price increases. Traders believe XLM is on a clear uptrend, and that is what they are betting on when they are betting with open interest, right? So open interest is basically futures trading. So you go on and you bet that you long it. You're betting that it's going to go up. Short trading, when you're shorting the market, means you think it's going to go down. So people are betting on longs, right? This is showing that the uptrend is very, very strong right now. The ADX is the average directional index. This is an indicator that we use to determine the strength of a trend. It could be a trend up or it could be a trend down. It's showing right now that the uptrend in XLM's price is gaining strength. This is marking a 6-month high, signifying the rarity and strength of the uptrend for Stellar. The ADX right now is above 25, and the trend is moving upwards. So it's suggesting XLM in the midst of a strong directional move, and that direction is up at this moment. So very, very good. I am I can't wait to see what this thing can do. I think it's definitely got a ton of room to grow. I think where we compare it to XRP, it's not necessarily the same as XRP, but it's definitely in the same sort of bracket, right? And XRP has already had its move, which it still has some left in it because of how long the price has been suppressed for XRP. But XLM has yet to really catch up to where XRP is, and I think that is showing a ton more room to grow. Now the altcoin is facing resistance at the 47-cent level. It struggled to breach this in recent days. I've seen it move up. We did get up into the 50-cent range, but it struggled to really stay above that 47-cent range. And to break this resistance is crucial for it to continue to move up. Now, it's likely that XLM is going to push past this 47-cent resistance. Obviously, this is not financial advice. Things in crypto happen really fast. I'm just throwing it out there that this could go sideways and we could end up dropping. However, right now, the way macro is looking, the entire crypto market's looking good. Bitcoin's moving up. The entire market is having, definitely a push to the upside, and XLM is capitalizing on this. So it's likely that we're going to breach that resistance, and then we're going to target the 50-cent psychological barrier in the coming days. Next target would be about 56 cents, marking an 8-month high for the asset there. Now, the key support levels, if we do tend to drop, we're looking at about 43 cents and then 41 cents. Further to the downside is that 35-cent crucial resistance there as well. So that could invalidate the current bullish outlook if that does happen. However, right now, everything is pointing towards the upside. So I am looking at XLM right here. Now, I just did a video just a little while ago talking about some big news for XLM. So what's happened is they have added 2 new big players to their marketing team. One was one of the marketing leads for PayPal, who actually facilitated the PYUSD stablecoin launch. So big players coming into the game. Taking a look at the Stellar chart right now. I actually, in that video that I just did talking about the news, I talked about all-time high and how some certain sites that I was looking at were given conflicting information. So I went back and I took a look at TradingView because I trust their charts the most. I use TradingView mostly. CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, a couple others weren't showing me the correct price, all-time high for XLM. But I am seeing it right here, about the 93-cent mark. So it is on par with what CoinMarketCap is showing. However, CoinMarketCap's not showing this wick. And that's why I was a bit confused, because it only went up to about the 78-cent range. But it actually did wick up back here back on January 18th to the 93-cent mark area. So that is our current all-time high for XLM. And we are way over here. So we're still a ways away from all-time high. However, definitely looking extremely strong right here. We can see all these moves that I'm basically charting right here. So I'm going to turn back my indicator on here and take a look. We're still in an uptrend. We had a buy signal back on July the 2nd. Since that indicator has produced that signal, we are up about 104% as of today. So, this thing is moving very, very quickly. Make sure you guys have the proper tools set up for trading. This is my indicator, CF Algo. You can reach it at cfalgo.com. You can also take a look at it by scanning this barcode up in the corner. I have a QR code, takes you to my website, cfalgo.com. The link is also in the description of this video. If you are interested in taking a look at it, comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if for whatever reason, if you are not satisfied within the first 30 days, you can certainly have your money back. But my indicator, what it does is it detects potential buy and sell signals here. So it will tell you when to enter and exit a trade based on the data that it gets from the chart and the 4-hour or whatever time frame you decide to use on TradingView. So it runs on the TradingView platform, tells you when to buy, when to sell. You set up alerts. So I have a ton of alerts set up here. XRP, HBAR, XLM, I've got Pendle, I've got FET, I've got a number of different coins here that I've been trading. Right now, I'm specifically trading XLM. I try to only do 1 or 2 at a time just to keep things simple for myself. So I pick kind of whatever's the best trending coin at the time and with the least amount of volatility. So I'm trading XLM at this point in time. I'm also trading some FET. And so what it does is it tells TradingView, it'll tell TradingView to alert you when it sees a trend buy or a trend sell signal. And then, so you don't have to sit here and stare at charts, look at everything, try to determine where you enter, where you exit. You might miss things because you're working or doing whatever with your family, what have you. And this will actually alert to your mobile phone. You just download TradingView on your mobile device and tell it to send you notifications, and it will let you know when to buy, when to sell. And it's definitely the most valuable tool that I've used, and that's why I decided to bring it to you guys. So if you are interested, like I said, 30-day money-back guarantee. I have a number of people that are using it so far, nothing but positive feedback so far. So it's been very, very nice to see you guys out there making some money. I've been doing a little bit of leverage trading on Blowfin, which I also have a link to that as well. If you're interested in checking out Blowfin, I'm going to put it in the description of this video as well. So Blowfin has been amazing. The charting platform on there, I've been trading futures on there with a little bit of leverage. It depends on what kind of trading I'm doing. If I'm doing some scalping, like doing like just a few minutes of trades, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to buy and then I'm probably going to sell within like an hour or something. I'm using a bit higher leverage, but my average trading right now, I'm doing about 10x, and it's been going pretty good so far. I'm learning a lot, learning a ton, and I'm using CF Algo to help me determine when to buy and sell. So that's what I got for you guys in this video. Just want to thank you so much for tuning in. XLM is looking primed and juicy, like I mentioned, and so I can't wait to see what happens here. So thanks guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.